Okay, everybody. So from Strava, I was able to get that my trip rose 46 feet while I was on the diagonal road for 264. So Pythagoras tells us that if I take the rise and square it, and I add that to the run squared, I'm going to get the road squared. Now, if you take a look at that equation, get my head out of the way, we know two of these things. We know the rise, which is 46 feet, and we know the road, which is 264 feet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those and drop them into this equation. So the rise is 46 feet. I'm going to leave the unit off for this calculation, but I'm going to talk you through the units while we go. But I'm going to have to square that. I also know over here the road, which is 264 feet, and I'm going to have to square that too. What I don't know is the run, but it's still got to be squared. It's still got to be squared. I don't know why I put it in parentheses, but I did. Okay, so what I need to do now is I need to figure out what 46 feet squared is and what 264 feet squared is. I don't know what either of those two things are, so I'm going to look them up. So I'm going to use my Google calculator and do 46 squared. That is going to give me 2,116. Now, if you're tracking units, that's actually square feet, because we took feet and squared it, so that's in square feet. Not that you have to worry about that, because the units will all take care of themselves at the end. I still don't know what the run is. And I got to do 264 squared as well. 264 squared. And that's going to be huge. 69,696. That's a cool palindromic number. 69696. And that's also in square feet. That's also in square feet. Okay, now we've gotten the lion's share of the kind of the hard stuff done. If this weren't squared, if that was just the run, I bet you all know what you have to do next. If that was just the run, you would say to yourself, well, the run, if I add 2,116 to the run, I get 69,696. So I would just subtract the 2,116 over to that side. That's exactly what you do here. You're going to subtract 2,116 from both sides of this equation. When you do that, that divides off, and you're left with just the run squared equals, so I can do this, 6 minus 6 is 0, 9 minus 1 is 8, 6 minus 1 is 5, 9 minus 2 is 7, 67,580. And if the run weren't squared, you'd be done. But the run is squared. And you have to remember something, that is still in square feet. It's the wrong unit. We measure things in linear feet, not square feet. Well, we measure some things in square feet, like carpet and area for drywall. But when you're talking about my bike going in a straight line, that's linear feet. So we need to knock that squared down to linear, and we also have to knock this run squared down to run. And the way you do that is you take the square root of both of these things. So you take the square root of the run squared and the square root of 67,580 square feet. Take the square root of run squared, and you just get run. You just get run, which is beautiful. You take the square root of 67,580 square feet, and I get 259.96, 259.96, which is essentially 260 feet. And that, my fine friends, is how I got that 260 that I used in your optional quiz that you did last time. Now, even though I'm recording this video and you're nowhere near me, I can feel the angst, and I can feel the agita, and I can feel how nervous and anxious this makes you. So, knowing that, I've created a tool for us to use that takes care of the nastiness that is the Pythagorean theorem. I want to, full disclosure, I love the Pythagorean theorem. I use this thing all the time. I've used it to build fence doors, chicken coops, cross braces for shelves. This thing is fabulous and fantastic. That doesn't mean you have to feel that way about it. For this class, the only time we're going to be using Pythagoras, I think I can safely say this, the only time we're going to be using Pythagoras is going to be in situations like this where we're trying to figure out the grades of roads. So I've built this tool, I'm going to show you next, that takes the heavy lifting of Pythagoras off so long as you understand the context. Let's get to that now.